I think a heavyweight would have a much easier time. I like Daniel. I work with Daniel. I disagree with Daniel. I don't see, like, I hear him talk about Jon Jones like that all the time. I didn't see that. Like, I didn't feel like that when I was in there with Jon Jones. Obviously, I had my own issues, and I think later on I'll write a book and I'll tell the entire story about it, but I don't feel like that. I didn't feel like I was in there with a dude that was unbeatable. And when I hear DC talk sometimes, I get the feeling as if he's talking about someone who's unbeatable. Especially a man who was winning the second fight and just got clipped and got put down. I mean, I think all judges had DC up. He was winning every minute of every round up to the point he got kicked. So I always feel really uncomfortable when I hear DC talk like that. One, because I don't see that when I seen him fight in the second time. I seen a guy that was definitely beatable. And I didn't feel like that when I was in there with Jon Jones. Would some more size absolutely help? For sure. If I was bigger and a couple inches taller and had a few more inches of reach on me, that's easier to do, for sure. Also, if you're a heavyweight and you're a big power striker, you can get away with putting Jon Jones out without having to be better than him for an entire fight. That's how I look at it.
I was there to talk about that fight, and I know what I'm watching. And so for me to look at Conor McGregor, to see 3 shoulder shrugs to the nose of Cowboy Cerrone, obviously he broke his nose, beat up his face pretty well and what have you. Joe Rogan was of the mindset that Conor McGregor showed a lot. I respectfully disagree. Number one, I don't believe there's so much you can show in 40 seconds in most instances. Number two, what Joe Rogan doesn't know is I was speaking to a guy by the name of Ariel Helwani, who I'm talking to right now, who kept reminding me leading up to the fight, Cowboy Cerrone doesn't show up in big events. The lights get brighter. He kind of shrinks, Stephen A. Look out for that, Stephen A. Is that not what you kept telling me? That's exactly what you kept telling me leading up to that fight. And so for me, I watched the fight and I'm like, my God, all you got off was one kick, which was blocked by Conor McGregor, and that's it. That's not going to cut it against Nurmagomedov. That's not going to cut it against Masvidal. My mentality is that when you're a champion or you're somebody that aspires to be the champion, whoever the measuring stick is at that particular moment in time is someone I'm fantasizing about you going up against. And so to me, what we saw from Conor McGregor that night showed us nothing about what he would potentially do in a rematch against Nurmagomedov. So to say something like that, to me, it's not sacrilegious. It's not a crime against the sport or anything like that. As an observer and a reporter on pugilistic sports, this is what I saw at UFC 246. If you want to disagree with me,
the Bellator cage, it comes to an end officially. 1 minute, 14 seconds into round number 4. The winner by TKO, and now the new Bellator featherweight world champion, Cyborg.
Please subscribe to UFC Daily and we'll be back with an update video tomorrow.